since there's only 2 more, using the twin daggers. And in fact, I'm making this an all-twin episode, whatever that means. I don't know, it's twin daggers. This is probably one of, if not the first weapon that that Motion Twin actually created for this game. It would make sense considering it's called the twin daggers. Just like you get 2 swords. Route is obviously going to be through the Sepulchre because every single one of the trackers uses this as their favorite weapon. So I feel like it's pretty appropriate. Besides, there's no actual place that you get the blueprint for this. It is unlocked from the very start. And in fact, to make this a full Motion Twin episode, let's switch the language to French. Great. Why? I don't know. Switch to Japanese for the Hayabusa Boots episode. Why not do it this time for this episode? That still says it's toxic sewers. Everything else seems to be it. Whatever. So anyway, the entire deal with the twin daggers. You get 3 quick strikes, and the third one does a lot of extra damage. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the twin daggers. I mean, it's a pretty decent, just basic, simple, nothing weapon. It was probably the most basic, simple, nothing weapon there was until they actually introduced the... What do you call it? The balance blade proper. I guess there was also originally the rusty sword, which may be the actual... Hey, there it is. But the rusty sword may be the actual first used weapon that they created. I'd say that would probably make a lot of sense considering how simple it is. It's a very simple what do you call it? 3-hit combo. There's virtually nothing to it. Obviously, they just gave it a really simple, basic, nothing icon and low damage and called it your starting weapon. Huh. Oh yeah, there, now it's changed. Did it change on the top again? I don't know French. No, it still says toxic sewers there. Whatever, I'm not reloading the game just for that. I'm gonna hit up the ossuary. I'm not gonna make this too long of an episode. I said before, the best way to go through the game for maximum stat gain is to go through the sewers followed by the ossuary. But, OR. Huh. Ossuary is probably still the... I don't know. Why am I even speculating on French? Alright. Definitely gives it kind of an interesting feel. Let's just Chinese one time. That'd be interesting. I'm gonna assume that says that Oh, there you go. Charnier? I don't know. I should really just ignore the whole French aspect because that's going to get really embarrassing for me very quickly. I'm an extremely stupid American. I don't know how to pronounce things. Alright, anyway. Oh, 2 health. That's not bad at all. Plan here, obviously same exact thing. I'm going to be looking for a maximum stat gain, probably be doing full clears of floors. And then there's not too much to say on how to actually use these weapons. You pretty much just mash attack and you do pretty good, period. I think that getting the final hit off is where the real damage comes in anyway. That's what you're actually looking for. Port Noir. That's actually a cool name for it. Or Pont Noir? I don't know. Oh god, I'm doing it again. So anyway, pretty much what you want to do is you want to try to get out the 3rd critical attack at ASAP to be able to do maximum damage or to be able to get a good stun off. That's always a really... That's always a really helpful thing. Okay. It's always a really helpful thing to be able to do. I mean, stunning enemies by attacking them quickly is one of the most basic parts of not getting killed yourself. Best crowd control in this game is just killing the enemy. I mean... well, actually, best crowd control in this game is using any sort of freezing weaponry or whatever. It's not even, not even debatable. That's the ability to just freeze enemies is incredibly, incredibly useful. I've proven that through a number of my Watcher runs. If you've seen me ever use anything, if you've seen anything other than my... Yes! using anything other than my challenge runs here. That's my go-to for getting like Frost Blast or Ice Grenade. Alright, alright. I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna find for the most part on this floor. I don't want to kill myself stupidly either. For example, doing this. Well, just a shield bearer. I could fight him. All I gotta do is those things attack super fast, so unless I'm gonna be stomping down on them, I'm really hesitant to actually fight them proper. I would rather go fight like a... Oh, there we go. I'm really hesitant to fight those guys proper. That'd be nice. You know, they still got like the little 2 pixels right above like the bottom of the sword there. It really makes me wonder if that's ever going to be something they fix, or if that is actually intentional, like, design. I don't believe that. Alright. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Malediction. Huh. No, I have to stop doing that. Okay, yeah, Sepulchre's gonna be over here, no question. Other than that, I should pretty much have found everything that I think I'm going to get. Yeah, probably. I'll go fight that elite. I certainly got enough health with the pretty lucky... with the pretty lucky pickups. Oh, come on. Oh, screw it. I know I'm not supposed to. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew. This game is easier over time, but there are still some things that will just destroy you in seconds. I think I said that in the very first episode. This game goes sour real fast. And that's not anything that has changed with time. Okay, this should definitely be kind of the end here. Yeah, I suppose talking more about the Twin Daggers here. Twin Daggers, I think, are a pretty good, like, basic starter weapon, but there's not really too much to them. Getting off that third hit is, like, the only real way to do, like, your maximum amount of damage, and kind of getting through those first 2 hits is more frustrating than, like, oh yeah, look at that amazing damage I'm doing. I mean, you can see here the damage per second is like 456 versus 705. Yeah, that's not amazing. Yeah. Oh, and it's really not until you get off that third hit that you're doing proper stuns. Which is why I would really suggest taking something like a Balance Blade over the Twin Daggers just about... Taking a Balance Blade over the Twin Daggers just about every single time. Ooh, nice. I mean, Balance Blade, since its like introduction back in the Elemental Update, has just been probably the best weapon to use for just basic, you know, you're gonna be hitting dudes sort of style of play. Like, I want to attack guys. Oh, yeah, nice. Like, I want to attack guys with a weapon. Twin Daggers, great for that. Not as great as I'd like it to be. I guess you can kind of think of, like, the third hit that you get with it as sort of like a wind-up. Like, you need to, like, get your first 2 kind of sucky hits off first, and then you get the real good hits here. So, I don't know. It's just, it's an early weapon. It feels like an early weapon. And it acts like an early weapon. I'd say there's not really all that much that's like really special about it. It does good damage. It doesn't do amazing damage. Yeah, I'm really lining up the strength here. I'm feeling good about that right now. And especially down here, since your real damage comes from the third hit. Although I have gotten a lot of strength ups. I don't know. Being able to attack these guys fast is paramount to your survival. And being able to kind of like line up the third hit so that enemies run into it more than like you're attacking them as you're going. Because although they also have twin daggers, their twin daggers are better than yours. Just straight up. Although I do have some real nice twin daggers at this point. Also, they can do that whole dive. Oh, no. Also, they can do that whole, like, assassin's dagger type strike. Why can't I do that? Well, these are technically daggers right now, right? I actually don't remember. Yeah, they're twin daggers. I am the height of professionalism. Anyway. I don't know why I'm baiting out more of these guys to attack. That's just more opportunity for me to die here. See, look at all these crazy techniques. It makes me wonder if the trackers were supposed to be some sort of earlier version of like the how the prisoner would actually use the twin daggers, because it feels like because they have such a more like complete move set with these. Like maybe there was supposed to be like light and heavy attacks in this game, and they eventually just decide to switch that out for having a... Ugh, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to pick up my chunk of melon. There we go. Yeah, maybe there was at some point where they planned in development to have like a light and heavy attack similar to the Dark Souls series. And they decided to eschew that for just, you know, basic simple attacks, which I think is not a bad option at all, but definitely makes you wonder if there was supposed to be something more. I've compared this game to Bloodborne a lot, and I think like maybe even like a transforming weapons attack. I mean, that could easily be something that was like originally planned, that they then just kind of like folded all the animations and everything into the tracker enemy here. Because like, yeah, if you like started to use like the twin daggers in sort of like a little different style, I mean, although yeah, obviously, yeah, it's like, you know, you could consider that like a different style, like a sort of switching where they do that whole assassin's dagger like strike there. I don't know, I think there's something to be said there, but it's absolutely impossible to know without any sort of like confirmation from Motion Twin themselves. As it is, you know, like I said, I wouldn't say no to twin daggers if I saw a good one, but it's just, not that great. They're just some okay weapons that happen to share a single word similarity in their name to the developer of this game, which is why I saved it for near the end. Also because it is a Sepulchre run, and as you know, Sepulchre runs are the easier ones because you get more stats. Just get down here. Ah, spinners. Okay. I don't know what that guy was doing, but maybe he saw me and he decided to go all ugly worm. Oh, come on. That's just about everything I'm going to be getting here. Surprisingly enough, I haven't really seen any. I've seen, what, one scroll of power so far? Maybe they're all in the shop. The various shops here. Oh, there's the second one. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Getting some quality stat ups this time. It's really similar to... it's as if like the game itself knows that I'm finishing up this series soon, and it's like, well, time to just give him all of the stat runs that he ever wanted here. I mean, between stuff like that and the one-hit kill the Watcher run there, it's kind of feeling like even the game knows that I'm going to be abandoning it until the next update comes out. Anything? I mean, I see 75%. I'm taking that. Also, it looks like I get a gold salve upon killing, or whenever I get a salve from a monster. Sure. As always, 75% reduction is super good. I mean, I've looked at some of my past videos here, and I get killed by the Watcher's bullet hell attack way more often than I thought I did. That actually constitutes probably most of my deaths in this series. Anything of interest? Well... nah. No. I'll go level 1 here. I'm getting some fantastic stat ups. I don't need to get an upgraded version of the Twin Daggers here. Oh man. Okay. You know what? I'm out of here. I can already see the last scroll. It's right there. So I'm just gonna go for that one right now. Whatever. Okay. I don't know why, but the trackers just love jumping off the edge of things. Oh, jeez. And somehow I'm... oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. There. He still got me. Whatever, I get massively reduced damage from that anyway. I do really like the animation you got where you like raise the daggers above your head and like slam them forward. That just looks really stylish. I mean, you've only seen that animation like a million different times from every single enemy in here, including myself. Wait, did I just call myself an enemy? Yeah, whatever. Oh, come on! That was like... there we go. You know, whenever those guys explode, I always try to roll forward. I think it's pretty effective as far as strategy goes. I don't know if it actually works or not, because the explosion that pushes you back is actually kind of... pretty severe. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that kind of looks like... the first word kind of looks like cemetery. I gotta stop doing that. Ugh. What's the damage we had? 3901? That's pretty schwank. And with getting those 2 healths early on, it's like, this is turning out to be a pretty good run thus far. I suppose we'll see how the rest goes. The Watcher is definitely a bit more difficult than most of your normal enemies in this run. Because, you know, of stuff like that. I mean, you saw how I kind of dealt with jumping around there a bit. It's like there is a clear delay before you get a real hit out. Ow! Alright. There is a clear delay before you can get a proper hit out when you're in the air, and the hang time isn't very good. And since you have to hit 3 times before you get the real damage out there, unless the Watcher happens to line up with where you're standing, it's generally a little difficult to be able to get really good damage off on the Watcher. So I guess I'll have to see how the fight goes when I actually get there. In the meantime, I'm still going to be gathering up a few stats, going to be taking down a few Inquisitors, and definitely a few Catchers, I'm sure. And a ton of Bats, but that's, you know, to be expected here. Yeah, okay. Now, this is definitely it's an easy-to-use weapon, but it takes a little bit to master it perfectly because of the timing that you gotta use to be able to get the most effectiveness out of it. Not like something like the Balance Blade, which is just a good weapon overall. And I just keep going back to that because I feel like this is the, kind of poster child weapon early in the game's run, and that kind of switched over to the Balance Blade as that came out. At least that's how I would consider it. I don't know. Like, the Balance Blade is just the basic good weapon, and this is what it used to be. I'm gonna do a full clear here. Yeah, there's no reason not to. Yep. Haha. See that little somersault? That was cool. There's absolutely no reason to do that, and I think that, like, doing that stupid somersault in the... Wow, nice. That doing that stupid somersault in the air actually makes it a little bit slower to move, but... it looks kind of fun when you do that. Whee! Oh, wait, not supposed to be slamming dudes. Yeah, just put that as the pull quote for the episode. Wee. This is so stupid. Woo! They should give you stylish points in this game. I don't think they should do anything. I just would like to see stylish points. I want to be smoking 6 stylish in this game. There we go. And hopefully right after this... Okay, and okay. Handled with finesse and... quality. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that damage. That's what I'm looking for. I'll try to take this guy out decently quickly. Yeah. Third hit obviously takes down catchers in like one go here, but you know, that's kind of what you'd expect out of this. The third hit's so good. It's so good, but it's so hard to get off a lot of the times. I don't know. How many times can I say that this episode, you know? As long as I'm not getting hit by bomb bats, I should be okay. Okay, and... Oh! A little close there. Cutting it a little real close there. Okay, okay, I'm fine. Just take out bats. Bat extermination successful. I'm not even bothering with the slash right now. I will take out that fogger just so I don't get hit for 1,000,000 damage if a slasher gets off a lucky strike. If he lights up a lucky strike. Smokes it right in my face like a jerk. I guess that's technically what the foggers are doing. Oh! I should be okay for health to even each one of those big scythe hits from the catcher. So, Oh, come on! How did that not do enough damage? Whatever. Okay. Probably come up the end right here, I'd say. Yeah, just a zombie down there. Okay. Oh nope, it's the other area. Yeah, I went through the smiley face coffin to get here. Of course, this wouldn't be the area that I'd. Smiley face coffin almost always leads to a shop. It never really leads to a. Never leads to a the end, the crypt. Because technically you need to be able to beat the game without having the teleportation rune. And by technically, I mean you have to be able to beat the game without having the teleportation rune. Hey, Spiteful Sword. Oh, there it is. I almost did it again. I almost tried to pronounce something in French that I don't know. The temptation is too severe. Got anything new for me here? Oh, a lot of really good weaponry. Well. Okay, let's go finish this one up. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances here. I got 6 health, 11 strength. That's pretty decent. I think I've said before that the appropriately powered amount of stats that you want to get to like have a really good challenge run is like 6 and 10 strength. So there you go. Got one more on that. A little disappointed that I didn't like get a few more strength ups in the graveyard there, but that's kind of to be expected, you know. I should probably soften those things up first. Okay, well maybe I can't. That's my not bad. Kind of surprised that I had the critical hit stored up like that. There you go, nice. See, that's like the sort of like pro level play that you can do with the twin daggers if you're real good. I'm not real good. I just got lucky there. Hey, look at that. That was cool. Whoop. Got some good airtime though. All right, one more. And there. Hey, yeah, no, this is going decently fast. I think it's because I fought the Watcher enough times with the twin daggers here that I kind of know like the basic timing for it. Because it is like a very specific timing, and since this was like one of the original weapons that you had, boy, have I fought him with these more than one time, you know? Alright. Get over here. There you go. Oh, not quite. See if I can get through this without a bullet hell. That'd be nice. Nice try, Watcher. No, there's a bullet hell. Or is it right after this, I guess? No, I didn't. Yeah. All right. One weapon remains. I'll see you for that. Thanks for watching.